When the oracle with one eye finished speaking, no one moved. The fire crackled weakly. The wind stilled. Even the night insects fell silent, as though the land itself was listening. Then the oracle struck her staff against the earth once. "The gods have not abandoned this land," she said. "But they will not answer arrogance. They will not hear voices stained with greed." The elders shifted uneasily. "Then who will speak for us?" one asked. "Who among us is clean?" another whispered. The oracle's blind eye turned slowly across the crowd, past the elders, past the wealthy, past those who shouted loudest in the market. It stopped on a young woman standing quietly at the edge. Adizwa. She was not powerful. She was not rich. But when hunger came, she shared. When lies were told, she stayed silent. When the gods were mocked, she walked away. The oracle nodded. "She will go." A murmur rose: fear, doubt, disbelief. Adizwa stepped forward. "If I go," she asked calmly, "will the land be forgiven?" The oracle replied, "Only a pure heart can carry an appeal that the gods will not reject." At dawn, the elders prepared the offerings of appeal: milk, honey, kola nuts, white cloth, and water drawn before the sun rose. No charms were given to Adizwa. No protection was tied to her waist. Purity needed none. She began the journey to the sacred mountain, where the gods were said to listen when the land cried. The path was long. The higher she climbed, the colder the air became. Cracked stones told stories of drought and anger. Dried streams whispered of forgotten prayers. At the mountain's peak stood the altar of listening, open to the sky. Adizwa laid the offerings down gently. She knelt. She did not beg. She did not accuse. She spoke truth. We were fed, and we forgot gratitude. We were blessed, and we chose pride. The land suffers because we failed it. The wind rose suddenly. Clouds gathered where none had been. A voice, many voices, spoke as one, deep and ancient. The land was not cursed. It was wounded. Adizwa pressed her forehead to the stone. "Heal it," she whispered. "And teach us to remember." The altar warmed beneath her hands. The milk shimmered. The honey glowed gold. The voice returned. "A clean heart has spoken. The land will be cleansed. But abundance will now demand remembrance." Rain began to fall, soft, deliberate. As Adizwa descended the mountain, the rain followed her path. In the village, cracked earth closed slowly. Rivers filled. Crops lifted their heads. Bees returned. Milk flowed once more from the soil, and honey dripped from flowers again. When Adizwa walked back into the village, soaked with rain and quiet strength, the people fell to their knees, not before her, but in gratitude. The oracle with one eye smiled. "The land lives," she said. "Now let your hearts match it." From that day on, judgment was fair. Markets were honest. Children were taught not only how to farm, but how to honor. And whenever the land overflowed with milk and honey, the elders would say, "Remember the silence. Remember the mountain. Remember Adizwa."